quick, like the video in the next 5 seconds, or else, if you don't like the video, you will, never win a game of Fortnite again. Okay, maybe I'm joking, but a like would really be appreciated, so leave a like, please.
Okay, so welcome back to another video.
Today, we are going to be going over some different controller settings, which I see a load of pros using, and also some of the best controller settings in the whole entire game. So, guys, first we're going to start off with my controller settings, which actually managed to get me to the champion division in Fortnite within literally the first few days of Season 10 being out, so I wouldn't say they're too bad. And then for the last 3 controller settings, we are going to be going over what some actual really good controller players that are already pros actually use. And they're just generally good controller settings anyway. So guys, drop a like, drop a sub, drop your notifications on to the channel, and also use support creator code I'm free in the Fortnite item shop. And without further ado, let's go over all these insane controller settings, guys. I can guarantee after you go and watch this video, you're gonna be turning into literally the next
best pro player in the whole entire game, guys.
Trust me, guys. Let's just get into this video. Hopefully you guys do go on to enjoy, and yeah. All right, so I just want to make a really quick disclaimer here to basically say I am going to be going over 4 controller settings. The first one is what I use personally, and then 3 controller settings which I see a lot of pro controller players use, and some of the best controller settings out there. But guys, the reason I use what I use is because it's most comfortable for me, and I also play claw, which basically means I use my index finger to control all of these buttons right here, which makes it easier for me to use the controller settings that I do use. So let's just get right into the video. Hopefully you guys do go on to enjoy. Hello gamers, and welcome into my creative world where we have a wooden wall, a brick wall, and a metal wall. Now guys, today I'm going to be going over 4 edit settings. We're going to start with my edit settings, which I don't really recommend you guys use because they're not the fastest, but then we're going to be going over 3 of the fastest editing settings which I have seen out there right now. So guys, my edit settings we're just going to go over really quickly because honestly they're nothing too special, and the other ones I have in store for you guys are much better. So ladies and gentlemen, these are actually the settings I do use. I use a 0.8 controller sensitivity and stuff like that.
So yeah, guys, get your notepads out, jot these down if you want. It's up to you.
And then guys, also I use Plain Builder Pro. I don't have an edit bind or anything like that, because what I do actually have, because what I have instead of an edit bind is I have this really cool setting right here, which is controller edit hold time. So the higher I have this, the longer I have to hold B for, and I have it right down to the bottom, which actually makes it so I barely have to hold B down. I'm basically pressing B at this point. So yeah guys, if you do hold B to edit, that's a quick thing that you might want to, you know, take note of, that you can change your edit time, and it basically just makes tapping B. Now the reason I have this is because I like toggling out my mode with B as well, so it just makes it so much easier to use holding B to edit. So guys, don't hate me. I just like using that. But guys, let's get into 3 more of the fastest editing settings here in Season 10, and what I would recommend for all of you guys that are trying to get really quick with your edits. So yeah, guys, let's get into some of the fastest, most insane controller settings you will find on the whole of the internet. Okay, maybe not. You could find better, but yeah, anyway. Alright, so let's just jump into the first edit setting, which I do recommend. It's a really fast way of editing. I've used it before a little bit, and guys, honestly, this setting is out there for you claw players. So if you play claw, this is probably the one for you, honestly. If you're looking for a new controller setting and you want to be one of the fastest editors on controller, or you want to get really fast with the edits, this is what I really recommend. Again, it is for the claw players. Now, if you guys don't know what that is, or you guys don't know how to do it, let me just quickly break it down for you guys that may not know what it is or just want to learn it. Alright, so guys, on screen right now, you can see a massive controller. Now, guys, this is actually showing what I'm doing right now. So if I move to the left, it's going to show me moving to the left and right or whatever. So if you play normally or not with claw, you're going to be using your thumb to press A, X, Y, and B. So by doing that, I mean, that's absolutely fine. But this editing setting right now, I wouldn't recommend if you don't actually play claw. Now, playing claw is using your index finger for A, X, Y, and B. Now, that's what I do, and that's why I find this such an easy way to edit, because as you guys can see, I can move and edit at the same time, as you guys can see right now. But now, if I move my thumb over, I can't actually move my right stick while I'm editing. It's really hard to. Now, guys, if you're used to not playing claw, then maybe you can find a way around it. I'm honestly not too sure. But, guys, by playing claw, I'm just able to really quickly go in and out of this and just edit with the Y. So I really do recommend Y if you are trying to get used to building really fast. The only thing is you toggle your pickaxe out. The only thing is you toggle your left stick back out with the left stick. So you're gonna have to get used to that. But honestly, guys, that's the only thing you have to get used to, in my opinion, because editing with Y just becomes really natural for me for some reason. I don't know if it's gonna be the same for you guys, but yeah, I recommend editing with Y. It just makes life really quick with those edits. So yeah, as you guys can see, left stick is toggle with the pickaxe, Y is edit, and B is switch mode. Then if you go over here to the edit controls, Y is confirmed. Now, guys, if you are playing PS4, just take the button it is on Xbox and switch it to PS4. So for example, A is X, so jump is X and stuff like that. You guys with PS4 controllers should hopefully be able to, you know, take these controllers from Xbox and put them on your PS4. For example, edit isn't going to be Y on a PS4, it's going to be triangle. So yeah, just take that over onto your controller and tell me how it worked in the comments. And guys, yeah, that's how it is. So Y to edit, B to switch mode, left stick toggle pickaxe, and then Y to confirm. Let's get on to the next set controls, which I really think a lot of players do use already, but let's just get in. Alright guys, so on to the next controller settings. Now guys, as I said, you guys can take these and kind of maneuver them to how you want to use them. So for example, with this one, we're going to be editing with left stick, and you guys can change your reset button to however you do feel comfortable. These are just my recommendations. So guys, let's quickly move on to this. So guys, this is editing with the left stick. Now, I know a lot of players that do this, guys, but guys, the only difference is I use right stick to reset because I just think that's so much easier because your fingers are already on your sticks while you're editing. So yeah, guys, this is how I use left stick to edit if I ever was going to change to it. So again, with this one, you don't have to be claw or anything like that. You'll be able to move around, and in fact, this is probably the best one if you don't use claw, because you're still going to be able to edit and move around, obviously, with still using the edit. So as you guys can see, I can actually edit my way through this while moving. And I'm not even using claw or anything like that. So it's left stick to edit, right stick to reset, and then left stick to also confirm. So if you master this, you're going to be pretty fast with the edits. And I would also recommend changing the reset button to whatever's comfortable for you, because I know a lot of people might not be comfortable with using right stick to reset. Now guys, this last edit setting is out there for all the people that like using hold B to edit or something like that. So let's just get into that one, and this is what I recommend for all those people that still use hold B to edit or just want a really comfortable and easy to get used to edit button. Alright guys, now this is very similar to what I use, apart from you're literally just tapping B. It's really easy to get used to, but the only thing you do have to get used to, which might take a little bit of time, is changing that toggle mode to left stick. Now guys, as you can see, I'm not pressing Y to bring out my building or B to bring out my building. I have to press the left stick to bring out my building. Now guys, if I am being honest, when I was using this for a few days, it took a while to get used to bringing out my building with left stick. I kept messing up, and honestly guys, it's gonna take a little while to get used to, but guys, honestly, I would recommend this one so much. It's just so nice to edit with, and it's also one of those ones which I don't think you necessarily have to play claw with. I would recommend it though. But yeah guys, that is actually all of my edit settings. Edit settings I recommend for using in season 10, because honestly guys, players are getting better. You're gonna want to get better with your edits especially, and I know that is the one thing people look for. They look for fast edit settings. So guys, hopefully this did help you out. If it did, drop a like, subscribe, turn notifications on, use support creator code I'm fruit in the Fortnite item shop. And guys, without further ado, I'll catch you in the next video very, very soon. Have a great rest of your day, guys, and peace out.